everybody, and welcome back to Farmhouse Lilies. It's been so long since I've been here on YouTube for you guys, and it's been a little bit of a wild ride. I last year during all that food preservation and stuff, I was taking a travel nursing job, and I didn't have to work as much. But then I took a staff position at that same hospital as an ICU nurse, and then now I work somewhere else even as a nurse educator. So I educate nurses and do a lot of nursing professional development there, so that's really fun. But you know, leaving you guys off with a bunch of food preservation, we're trying to get back into the food preservation. Canning has been a little slow this year. I've only done 2 batches of tomatoes so far, but maybe that's just because our tomatoes are just starting to come on. But we've been able to preserve things in the freeze dryer, like pineapple. The tomatoes and the tomato skins have been really awesome. And then I also have put in some peaches in the dehydrator, actually a lot of peaches in the dehydrator, and we're going to put even more in the freeze dryer, so that's going to be super fun. The goal is to get a lot done Labor Day weekend because I have a day off here soon, so I'm hoping that we're going to have a lot to do. I've been trying to cook more in the kitchen. I really let the house and food fall to the wayside as I was going through some really tough times this year. And so I'm trying to get back up and into homemaker mode. And so I'm slowly trying to also get back into the YouTube stuff. So I'm going to try and be a little bit more present for you guys and add some more videos here. But we've done some really fun things this summer. I got to get into archery, and that's been really fun to practice with that. It's definitely different learning something on your own, like archery, where there's a lot of nuances that it would have been nice to have lessons, but it was really fun to learn on my own. And it's been giving me something to focus on and try to get really good at this summer, which has been really fun. We're also going to go hunting this year. It'll be my first time, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get some elk. It's been a kind of a dry last few years as far as hunting goes, so we'll see. One thing I'm going to start really focusing on here at home is just becoming a better homemaker and slowly adding more and more to the spinning plates I already have going. I had to let some of those spinning plates go as I got really overwhelmed with stuff this spring, and so I'm trying to get some of those spinning plates back. But I really want to cook from scratch more and have more healthy meals prepped for work. That's kind of our downfall a lot right now, is having meals prepped, and I want to cook and bake fun things a little bit more often, especially for my work colleagues, since I have more of a work group now. I'm really working on sustainable homemaking in the way of making it sustainable as an everyday thing, so that it's not so much hard work to stop and start again, and just make it more of an everyday thing and a little bit more sustainable to me as I am working. So that's some things that we've been working on here recently. And as you can see, the garden has a ton of weeds. We really let the garden go this year. That was kind of one of those spinning plates that I just had to let go for a little bit. But now we're trying to get back into it, and unfortunately, because of the weeds, a lot of it got choked out, so we actually weren't able to get really any squash this year. We have a couple pumpkins coming, but we really didn't get any zucchini or any really crooked neck squash, so that's kind of been sad. We haven't been able to have as many zucchini things this year, which is crazy because that I'm saying that, because last year I had so much zucchini coming out of my ears. I never thought I would say that again, but this year we definitely had a zucchini drought. But we're having a lot of tomatoes come on that didn't really get trellised this year, so they're kind of a hot mess. But peppers are coming on. The beans were super slow to come in. It was our first year doing green beans, and they were super slow to come on, but now, as of like yesterday, they're finally coming on, and we're finally getting green beans from them, so we'll eat some fresh green beans tonight, which is super fun. So the garden wasn't a fail, but it definitely lacked a lot of attention, and it really shows here in this video. We went through and weeded a whole bunch of the back of the garden and re-strung out the pumpkins that are going, so hopefully they'll be able to get some sun and be able to grow a little bit more. There's like a little bit of a green pumpkin. Oh, actually we have 2 green pumpkins that are going right now, so I'm super excited for those. But I wanted to thank you guys for joining us today and my rambling thoughts as I slowly get back into this YouTube thing, and we will see you next week.